Good morning, everyone. I know you're super excited to start looking at poetry techniques in detail after our introduction yesterday on push poetry. So to start today's lesson, you'll need to write down the heading and the learning goal. Start this now. So the first thing we're going to look at are some of the different types of techniques that are used in poetry. Now, rhyme is something that yesterday everyone mentioned as being really important. And we also talked about rhythm and having that beat, which is important in poetry and songs. But we're going to look into a few extras. So the first technique we're going to look at in depth today is rhyme, which is the repetition of sounds. So to start this, we need you to write the definition into your books. You can pause this presentation so everyone has time to get it down. So now that you've written that definition down, let's have some fun. In your books, I want you to list as many words that rhyme with the following words as possible. Those words are hare, cat, and dog. Remember, there will be a prize for this round for the group that has the largest number of words in each list. The next technique that we are going to look at is alliteration, which is repeating the first letter or sound more than 2 times in a line. Copy this definition into your book now. To practice alliteration, as a class, we are going to create a sentence with every word starting with the same letter. For example, the letter may be A, and the first students will say Anna, the second will say always, and then we'll go around the room until it completes the sentence. Anna always asks Alex about ancient Australian Aboriginals. Now that we've done the first 2 techniques, our third technique is onomatopoeia, words that sound like what they mean. I know this is a huge word and it is difficult to spell, but hopefully you can get this definition into your book quickly so we can move on to the next activity. So some examples of onomatopoeia include the words boom or crash. Let's see if you can come up with some more as well. You've got 3 minutes. Let's go. So our fourth and final technique of today is hyperbole, which means an exaggeration. Now, I've heard every single person in this class use exaggeration before, so hopefully this is an easy one for us to get our heads around. Your activity to practice hyperbole is to brainstorm as many phrases as you can think of that use hyperbole. So you're going to have 5 minutes, and I've put a couple of examples up on the screen here, including I've done so much writing today, my hand is going to fall off. Let's see how many you can come up with. So now that we've had a fabulous time exploring these different techniques, we're going to practice our skills by completing a worksheet that asks you to identify all of the different techniques we have covered today through a series of phrases. Okay, get started when you can, and thanks for listening.